The Earth, our home planet, is a fascinating and complex system governed by various physical laws. The events that occur on the planet, including movement, weather change, and change in different phases of matter, are regulated by the laws governing nature. In this video, we will explain the 7 main laws that rule our planet. Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. Today we will examine 7 physical laws governing nature. Stay with us until the end of this video and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. These 7 laws include Newton's triple laws and 4 laws of thermodynamics. First, we examine Newton's triple laws. Let's get started. The Newton's first law states that an object at rest remains at rest, or if in motion, remains in motion unless acted on by a net external force. In other words, it states that if no net force is applied to an object, the velocity of the object will not change. The first law of Newton, also known as the law of inertia. Mathematically, it can be represented as. This means that the sum of all forces acting on an object is zero if the object is at rest or moving with constant velocity. Newton's second law of motion states that net force is equal to mass times acceleration. This law says that a larger net force causes a larger acceleration, and objects with larger mass require more force to accelerate. This law has inspired many industrial development in history. The Newton's third law, which I love it, states that for every action in nature, there is an equal and opposite reaction. If object A exerts a force on object B also exerts an equal and opposite force on object A. The most important interpretation of Newton's third law is that nature makes everyone responsible for their behavior, and all of us must consider this law in our life. So far, we reviewed 3 laws of Newton, and now we want to talk about a great field of physics, which is thermodynamics. The thermodynamics laws, on the other hand, govern the behavior of energy and heat in systems. The zero law of thermodynamics states that if A is a thermal equilibrium with B and B is a thermal equilibrium with C, then C also in a thermal equilibrium with A. Yes, I agree with all of you. This law is very easy because all of you are so smart, and because of that, let's go to next law of thermodynamics. The first law states that the internal energy of an isolated system is constant, and all of us must consider this fact. The Earth is an isolated system. If we write W for the work done on a system, Q for the energy transferred as heat to a system, and delta U for resulting change in internal energy, then it follows that delta U is equal to Q plus W. At the second law of thermodynamics, we say that the entropy of an isolated system increases at the course of a spontaneous change. If you ask my opinion, the second law of thermodynamics is the foundation of everything that happens in the world. At the center of this law is the concept of entropy, which we will explain in a separate video. Finally, third law states that the entropy of all perfect crystalline substances is zero at zero temperature. Mathematically, it can be represented as, where S is the entropy of the system, T is the temperature.